Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be installing a skid plate to my 2017 CRF250L. If you're familiar with this bike, you know that the skid plate that's under there is completely plastic and not very durable compared to rocks. I got the Flatland Racing Skid Plate from CRF's only. It's $113.95 plus shipping. So I had it shipped to my house and we're going to install it today. Okay, so the first step is to get a 10 millimeter on each one of these and loosen it up. That's one. And there's two. And then I believe the next step is to just kind of tilt this down and pull it out. And there you have it. Got some leaves and stuff. But this is the bash plate. And you can see it's just made of plastic. So we're going to replace that with a metal one. First thing you can see with the new plate is that it offers a whole lot more coverage than this. So you see what was being covered here with this plastic one. And you can see this is much, much larger. You can see that. It's much larger, offers a lot more coverage. So the first thing we want to do with this one is to wipe it off with some rubbing alcohol to get all the oils from manufacturing off. And I learned this tip from Frank, the Woodsman Adventures. You check him out on YouTube. He's got a lot of great videos on the 250L. He's kind of the godfather of the 250L, if you ask me. And then this is what Frank recommends, using this closed cell foam. Now I got this at Ace Hardware. It's sponge window seal. Made sure I got the closed cell. So it's the closed cell PVC sponge tape. And the idea on this is that it reduces the vibration that you get and the noise that you get, the resonance from this metal skid plate, and it quiets it down quite a bit, I'm told. So looking forward to seeing how this works. I'm going to run two strips here that go all the way up, and then I'm going to run strips along here. Now we've got our foam all in place, and we need to loosen these two up. These are going to hold it on the back rail, so we need to loosen those up. Is a 5 millimeter. Might be able to sneak it under the rail and then pop this up over. Now we're ready to install. Let's get back underneath the bike, get this bad boy installed. This is the stuff that other install videos won't show you. I found it a little difficult to get this thing, you know, to tighten. So I just ran it all the way in using the Allen wrench because I just want to make sure that I don't cross thread it or something like that. So just threaded it in so that now I can thread it by hand instead of trying to force it when the bash plate's on there. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to kind of hook these bottom ones up to the side, kind of hold it up. And I'll get these lined up. So now it's solidly attached, and I'm going to take one out at a time and put some Loctite on it. I don't really love the way this worked out here. I don't know if you can see it, but the bolt, it's a little cockeyed. I mean, I don't know. It's solid, but I just wish it was straight. and it's not. And this other side is kind of the same way. If you look at the other side, it's also a little cockeyed. So maybe that's just the way it goes. But I'm going to take it one at a time and put a little Loctite on there. So that does it for the bash plate install. As you can see, we've got a lot more coverage than we had before, and it's metal and not plastic, and it should protect my bike really well. So remember, if you ever want to go for a ride in the country but it's too hot, too wet, too cold, too dark, you can always join me here on YouTube, where it's always nice for a ride in the country.